Hello, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to second episode of Freedom Speak. Today, we're going to talk in the second episode if you want to help Africa, starting by understanding the pain, the Black Book. My name is João Macongo. I'm a writer and a thinker. This is not just a podcast. This is a mission. Today, I want to speak directly to your soul, especially to those who say, I want to help Africa. If that is you, then I'm going to be honest. You cannot help what you don't want to understand. And that is exactly why I write the Black Book. Why understanding matters. Every day we listen people who want to save Africa, people who want to bring money or who bring money, projects, a speech, but don't listen, or they don't listen. They don't ask what's caused the pain. They don't ask what is behind the poverty, the conflict, the silence. Helping someone means understanding the root of their struggle. Before you give advice, you must understand the meaning behind the struggle or the pain. That is what the Black Book is. Not just a book, but a diagnostic of a continent sickness, word of truth that too many are afraid to face, are afraid to say, or are afraid to listen to. What is the Black Book about? The Black Book is a deep conversation. It's not an emotional noise. It's not a propaganda. It's a work that asks hard questions and give real research answers. Why is Africa still suffering? Why do so many African leaders become the enemies of their own people? Why are the mind of young Africa still colonized even through the flag have changed? This book is about mental slavery, corruption, spiritual confusion, cultural damage, and the silent system that keep Africa down from inside and outside of the continent. Is deep understanding. As proud son of the motherland, I write this book, feeling it, dreaming it, listening it. And I wrote it because I believe knowledge is the beginner, the true help. The role of art and truth. As artists, our job is not just to entertain, it's to open eyes, to make people uncomfortable with lies, to offer light in dark room, to offer light in dark trips. Because I know a lot of people making a trip to Africa, they want to recognize, they want to understand, they want to live or to relive Africa. They want to connect. But as I say, we have a many ways to connect with the continent. The continent have a lot of things, a lot of good things to do, a lot of good things to learn. But a lot of people, in the meantime, they're learning the hard way and the wrong way. As any continent, have a pros and cons. But stay tuned. We'll be there very soon. The Black Book is an art, but is also a weapon against ignorance and ignorant. If you are someone who works in development, education, politics, business, and you say you want to help African, read this book first. If you are African living abroad, confusion about your identity, read this book. If you are tired of recycled promise and fake leaders, read this book. A personal note, I did not write this book in a comfortable place. I wrote this book through the pain, through the understanding, through the memory, through studying the living of the people who are forgotten. I want to give voice to the children in the village who has not or who has no school, to the mothers who has no hospital, to the artists who want to speak but has no platform. I want to write the book that I wish someone give me when I was 18. The world should read it, should read the Black Book. The world needs to understand. The world needs to stop. The world needs to stop looking at Africa like carrot case. Africa is a assault, not a project. You cannot help without understanding its trauma. The Black Book does not give you easy answers. It's give truth, and truth is the foundation of real solutions. If you are tired of fake conversation, seeing the continent reduce to the statistic, reduce in small map, if you believe that Africa deserves better, then start with this book. Close this episode, my friend, my sister, my brother. Don't say you care and then refuse to understand. If you care, you read. If you care, you listen. If you care, you see. If you care, you watch. If you care, you start with the Black Book. This is Freedom Speak, a space for the truth, healing, and the kind of conversation that transforms people. Subscribe to our channels on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Substack as well. Let's keep the conversation alive by sharing with family and friends, and always think and doing better than what you started doing by listening. My name is João Macongo. I'm a writer, and I'm going to be your host here until the next project. And then I believe the truth is the first step toward freedom. Think about it. Think about it. God bless you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. I see you in the next episode. God bless you. Goodbye for now.